we'll do another take somewhere else because it's getting too noisy over here. So welcome back. Like I said, we're gonna find another spot and we do it there. Unfortunately, we did find a spot which was so
Perfect.
but the noise so as well because it was very loud. And right now, please do forgive us with our sunglasses on off. The sun is hitting directly.
Yep.
But yeah, so yeah, today I'm here with Ayanda. Ayanda is from South Africa, like she said, and also now a nomadic mama who's moved to the Netherlands and still finding her way through. And Ayanda, is this your first move out of South Africa?
Yep, it is. Actually, first move ever. I've never been outside of the country.
Yeah.
My whole life, yeah.
But you'd moved from your birthplace to Joburg.
Yes.
And where did you move to Joburg?
From KZN.
Yeah.
So I moved to. Okay, first I moved to Varsity. That's university.
Oh, it was that move.
It was that
for the
move
vet.
initially. Yeah, initially it was that move. It wasn't permanent. The plan was to maybe go back home
After
graduation. Yes, but I decided to go to Cape Town and stayed for almost 2 years, and then went back to Johannesburg because I think I could grow more. Yeah.
So right there is a version of nomadic mama. But when you first moved, how old were you?
I was 17 years old.
And that was the first time you were alone?
Yeah. No, well, technically no. Because I grew up in boarding school for like 11 years.
Okay,
yes. So I went to boarding school at the age of 9. So I was alone.
So you knew how to survive on your own, manage your financials and stuff like that.
I don't know about financials because I only my parents would only give me 20 rand for the whole term to survive on. And I had food and accommodation provided for by the school. So yeah.
No, we won't go into details of financials because some of us do suck now. And in any case, then you moved to the Netherlands. Why the Netherlands?
Actually, I didn't choose specifically like the Netherlands.
Okay.
I just applied for a job on LinkedIn that was aligned to what I wanted to do and was aligned to what I wanted to explore, and it happened to be in the Netherlands. Yeah. But all my life I had thought of settling in London.
Oh, London.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But it happened in the Netherlands.
Yes.
So far. Yeah.
And how do you find the Netherlands comparable to South Africa?
It's a lot safer than South Africa, I must say. And it's quite a calm country. It's also nice in the sense that there is that balance between your life and your career. So like the company that I work for always encourages that, and it seems like that is the case generally in the country. Whereas in South Africa,
that's a change, right?
Yeah, it's a big change.
Like they care for your work life as well as your social life.
Yes.
Like they literally they care for your mental well-being.
Yes. So it's a very big and good change. And now I appreciate more the need to have life outside of my career. Whereas in South Africa, I always think about what's my career, what's my next career move, what do I need to do to get there. Like you always think about that. And this side, at least I'm able to. And live.
That's nice. But how do you find the reception of immigrants and locals here in the Netherlands?
I think it's better than I expected. The people here are quite nice, and they're always willing to help whenever you need help. Of course, there's some sometimes there is a language barrier, especially in the area that I live in, because it's a purely Dutch area, so there's not a lot of expats in the neighborhood I live in, but generally in the city there are a lot of expats. But nevertheless, I mean, it's quite good. My neighbors are good to me. My neighbors are able to knock at my door to us, like yesterday. The guy that lives next door to me came and asked me if I do have electricity because he had a power cut.
Okay.
And
you don't feel isolated?
I don't feel isolated at all. There's nice people.
But looking at South Africa and the xenophobia, what do you think about that situation?
I think there's a lot that people need to learn, especially when it comes to acceptance of people from a different country of your own. Also, I mean, a different province. I think it's a problem within the country. I think we can start from there. I mean, there's something like tribalism.
Yeah.
If there's a tribalism issue,
how is it going to be with us?
Yeah, so if that is not solved, I don't think we can have a solution for xenophobia. I mean, we still hate each other.
Yeah, I get it, especially when you mention the tribalism.
Yes.
And it's always a fight between you and the other person. But then now when you find a common enemy, then you redirect that towards that action. So it's, I get it. It's sad because South Africa is also a beautiful country. And the diversity is just also what makes it stand out. And but then with these things that's happening with xenophobia, it's again giving people another aspect of the country, because South Africa is known worldwide because of Mandela.
Exactly. Yeah.
Udada made it so that people believe that people that side are welcoming and stuff like that. But now when these things are happening again live on TV, and now with this small world we're living in with the social media, it's quite saddening to watch and to see. But then with that being said, everyone is going to watch this. It's not everyone.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not everyone's mentality to be like that. It's just like in all the countries we moved to, there is people who are not accepting and open-minded just as much. It's just that they don't get to show it the way that the South African expressing it. But again, hopefully, one day we will have some changes. One day we'll have some changes. And it can be easy to be blaming South Africans, but we have to bear in mind where this is coming from. The division, the borders that was left there. Before we didn't have this. So now that separated us even worse. And then after that came the tribes, and that separated us even further away from each other. And so you didn't have to be nervous. That's basically what we do. And as a nomadic mom, what would you advise someone who wants to come or to move from their country to another country? Someone from the Dutch, or rather the Netherlands, moving to another country. What would you advise them? And they have kids.
What I would say, obviously, you first have to do your research. If you can, move on account that you get a job that side. I've seen in my experience that it makes things a lot easier. But I mean, it differs from country to country. Each country has its own challenges and issues. But I think the number one thing to do is just to research about that country, try and understand the lifestyle there, the cost of living, career opportunities. If you're a career-driven person, whatever career you are passionate about, only like considering your career or your cost of living, but also considering the society as a whole, just to check if their standard of living or their way of living is aligned to your values. So I think that's also important, and also check whether you'd like to raise your kids in those kind of environments. Yes. So basically do your research, do it thoroughly, speak to the people in that country, watch a lot of YouTube videos. That's what I did. Got a lot of information from that. Speak if you're moving to another country because you got a job there. Speak to the colleagues, the potential colleagues that side, and try and understand their lifestyle as well. It'll go a long way. And ask lots of questions to the people that can help you. Yeah.
And do you think this kind of life is for everyone? The nomadic life of moving countries and stuff like that?
I think it's not for everyone. Of course, it can be for everyone. People have different preferences. Some people just are okay with living in their own country of birth and maybe explore other countries on a temporary basis, which is also okay. Some people, like myself, love to explore and see the other side of the world and see the other way of living, and expand my mindset, so to speak. So it can be for everyone, but it's definitely not for everyone, depending on your preferences.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And with that being said, we're done.
Thank you.
And we'd actually chosen this place to sit at because there was that notice there. But when we started recording, I couldn't see the notice. So, but anyways, it was a nice spot, and I hope you enjoy our conversation. And as per usual, what do we say to the people watching?
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. Tell your friends to watch and like.
Yes, as per usual, do all those things somewhere down below. And bye.
Porque tengo la muchacha, porque tengo la muchacha, nada no me hace feliz, para ti falta yo juego con mi lamo y 100.000 en tu la banca.